Have you ever stopped to watch one of these little guys? Just really watch them? We see ants everywhere, right? Marching across the sidewalk, gate-crashing our picnics. But have you ever wondered what's really going on in their tiny little heads? What drives this relentless, non-stop hustle? Well, let me tell you a story. Not just about any ant, but about one specific ant. Let's call him Archie. Music shifts to a slightly more determined, rhythmic beat. Archie's world was a vast jungle of towering grass blades and treacherous cracks in the pavement. And for most of the year, life was pretty good. The sun was warm, the days were long, and food was everywhere. A fallen berry was a feast, a dropped cookie crumb a mountain of treasure. Archie and his colony would work, sure, but it was almost like a game, a daily adventure. But as the days started getting shorter, and the morning air grew a little crisper, a strange feeling settled over the colony. A deep, instinctual urgency. The older ants, the veterans, they knew what was coming. Winter, music becomes more dramatic. A sense of urgency builds. For us, winter means cozy sweaters and hot chocolate. For Archie, winter meant the end of everything. The ground would freeze, the berries would vanish, and the life-giving sun would become a distant, cold stranger. To be caught unprepared wasn't just an inconvenience, it was a death sentence. And so, the Great Gathering began. This wasn't the casual foraging of summer. This was a mission. Every single able-bodied ant, Archie included, was on duty from sunup to sundown. Their single unifying purpose? Store food. Imagine this. Every crumb, every seed, every tiny speck of anything edible had to be hauled back to the nest. Archie, who's maybe the size of a grain of rice, would find a breadcrumb 10 times his own weight. He couldn't just lift it. He'd have to drag it, push it, roll it, inch by agonizing inch, over pebbles that were like boulders and through valleys of dirt. He'd fall, get back up, lose his grip, find it again. He'd see his friends doing the exact same thing, a silent, disciplined army all fighting for the same goal. Survival. Music softened slightly, becoming more reflective and awe-inspiring. They weren't just storing food for themselves. They were storing it for the queen, for the young, for the entire colony. It was the ultimate act of community and sacrifice. They weren't thinking, I need to save food for me. They were thinking, we need to save food for us. Every trip back to the nest was a deposit into a shared bank account of life. And as the first frost finally glistened on the grass, Archie and his thousands of brothers and sisters sealed themselves inside their underground city. Down below, in the dark, they had built their own salvation. A fortress of sustenance, a testament to their hard work. So next time you see an ant frantically carrying a crumb across the concrete, don't just see a pest. See Archie. See a tiny hero on an epic quest. See a creature who understands, maybe better than we do, the power of preparing for the future, the strength of community, and the incredible will to survive. They're not just storing food, they're storing life itself.